Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering, playing some more Pauper. Today we're playing Infect Pauper. And I got to be honest with you, I'm really excited about this one because I did just order this in paper and I'm too excited not to try it out beforehand. So I'm going to be trying this out today, seeing what seeing what the deck's like. Basically, if you don't know what Infect is a mechanic that instead of dealing damage, it deals poison counters. So if a creature blocks an Infect creature, that creature will get -1/-1 counters instead of regular damage. But then the important part is you deal poison damage to your opponent, which you only need 10 instead of the 20 normal life total. So how do we do that? We do that with Infect creatures and a litany of pump spells. Let's talk about our lands. We got 10 basic forests, 10 Hickory Woodlots. 4 Hickory Woodlots. Hickory Woodlot enters the battlefield tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. Remove a depletion counter from Hickory Woodlot. Add 2 green mana. If there are no depletion counters on Hickory Woodlot, you sack it. So, pseudo ramp. The artwork's weirdly dark on this for some reason. Khalni Garden enters battlefield tapped. When Khalni Garden enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 green plant creature. So it's just insulation for Chainer's Edict. Basically all that's for. I could also, I do want to say this, I could also see an argument for splashing in white for something like Cartouche's Solidarity. Tranquil Thicket enters battlefield tap, but more importantly, Cycler. Mutagenic Growth, we can just pay 2 of our life instead of its mana cost. Target creature gets +2/+2 to end turn. Glistener Elf is a 1-drop 1/1 infect creature. Groundswell is a target creature gets +2/+2 to end a turn. If land had entered your battlefield under your control this turn, that creature gets +4/+4 instead. The Groundswell could get something pretty big pretty quick. Llanowar Augur is a 0/3, but you sack it and target creature gets +3/+3 to end of the turn. Activate only during your upkeep. So that's kind of a weird little add-on, but it's something that can happen. Massive Might, which is a newer card. Target creature gets +2/+2 to end a turn and gains trample, so we could trample over that damage. Rancor, we all know what Rancor does at this point. Trample pumps. Snakeskin Veil. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control. It gains hexproof to end a turn. So potentially making our stuff blank a removal spell. Vines of Vastwood is a 1 and has a kicker. Target creatures basically gives creature hexproof, but if you kicked it, it also gives it +4/+4 to end a turn. Ichorclaw Myr is our other infector. Whenever it becomes blocked, it gets +2/+2 to end turn, so it can get kind of big if they decide to block. I feel like that's a good attacker. Apostle's Blessing, target creature you control basically gets hexproof. And then Blight Mamba, it's an infector that regenerates. So that's our main deck. Buttload of spells, not a whole lot of creatures, but you only need 1. So sideboard, we have 2 more Apostle Blessings for that heavy removal, decks. Same with Snakeskin Veil. Spider Umbra, enchant creatures +1/+1 and has reach and totem armor. Now, I gotta read how totem armor actually reads. Wait, why am I actually talking? Okay. mtg totem armor. Totem Armor is a keyword ability that was introduced in the Rise of the Eldrazi and returned in the Savage Auroras deck of Planechase 2012. If a permanent enchanted by an Aurora with a Totem Armor would be destroyed, the armor is destroyed instead. If that permanent is a creature, all damage is removed from that creature. So, again, that heavy removal deck. In comes Spider Umbra. I'm actually just curious why you just wouldn't run Spider Umbra to begin with. Epic Confrontation. Target creatures You'll get +1/+2 to end a turn. It fights creature you don't control. So this could be brought in against like Fiery Cannonade. I guess not because it's sorcery. I guess it just comes in against other big creature decks. Return to nature, destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, exile card from graveyard. So Infinity, Weather the Storm, Burn, Pulse of Murasa, also against the heavy removal, and an extra Khalni Garden against the heavy Chainer's Edict decks. So it's going to be interesting to see how you sideboard for this deck. That's where I think I'm going to have a lot of trouble. But let's jump into some games. Hopefully my voice keeps cracking. Great. So let's get some games in with the Infect. Yeah, I bought this deck on paper and I'm really excited to get it. I've been actually building some Pauper stuff on paper. While we wait, I built Gerblins, I built Jun Wildfire, Mono Black Sack, Mono White Heroic, and then I have Infect coming in the mail, and then I have this one coming in. This white black mid-range deck. If I remember right, I changed this around a little bit, where the Epic Blood I put in Ill-Gotten Inheritance because I like that card. So yeah, I got this coming in too, so I'm excited about that. I would like to go first. I think we have to mulligan this. A lot of good cards, just not enough land. I'm gonna keep this. Probably bottom. Probably the second Blight Mamba. I'm gonna lead on Tranquil Thicket. They mulligan to 6/2. Yeah, they did. Keep mulliganing because I don't exactly have a super fast start. My plan is to turn 2 Blight Mamba, then turn 3 Llanowar, holding up Apostle. They go to 5? No, they kept with 6. Oh. Mountain. Don't know if I want to lead on Blight Mamba quite yet. I like the idea of maybe trying to protect it. Yeah, let's try to protect it. I just throw the Augur down though. Oh. Yeah. I threw it down. This is my first time ever playing the deck, so punts galore, I'm sure. Our opponent also might not be on burn, since they had no turn 1 play. Our opponent might not be on anything. Oh, Llanowar is kind of interesting. We have the Apostle Blessing for the Blight Mamba. Can sack the Llanowar Augur next turn. We're gonna do it on our turn, which hopefully that saves our Blight Mamba. Turn off auto yields, because they might play something that doesn't kill the Blight Mamba. So I'm going to assume they're a burn then. Just not a, not going for it kind of burn. Oh, my War Marshal. Interesting. So unfortunately, they're going to have chumpers for days. Which is definitely annoying. We can attack and just regenerate Blight Mamba, though. Or we can just give it Massive Might. I like that. Well, we got 2 Infect on the board against them. Turn off their upkeep. I was doing that with 8 rack. Sure. The Mog War Marshal. Our little lone Blight Mamba really working for it, ain't it? I'll let the 2 trample over. I'm not going to pump it. It's been kind of an interesting little first match. This Blight Mamba is really putting in the work. They have the regeneration up, which is sure. Good news is they can't sack it, because they can only do that on upkeep. A little bit too aggressive. If they do this attack, they're dead next turn, which I'm completely happy with. All right. Unless they can kill us this turn, they're okay. Nice. All right. Well, against what our opponent's doing, I like the extra Snakeskin Veil. Epic Confrontation seems decent. I don't know if I really want Apostle's Blessing. Maybe I do. Let's just go down like okay, this is where it becomes hard. Like, what do I cycle? You know what I mean? Let's just bring in the 1 extra Apostle's Blessing, maybe. Yeah, now it becomes like, all right, what do I change? You know what I mean? Let's go down the Massive Might. And we'll go down one Llanowar Augur. For that, maybe? Maybe. Try this. Like I said, I don't know. Sideboarding is weird. It's a weird art form. I never quite know if I do it right. I don't feel like I do most of the time. Pupper. Let's see what this does, though, for us. You do it. Um, 3 mana on turn 2. I'm gonna keep this. We have the Ichorclaw. My biggest issue is we don't have action. Anything. We do have Groundswell, though. So my plan is to lead on Hickory Woodlot and Forest. Swamp. Mortician. Oh, okay. So this is that Rakdos, Seal Yourself, Sack It kind of deck. Gotcha. Ooh, Vines of Vastwood. Nice. Awesome. So next turn we're gonna go Ichorclaw, Vines of Vastwood. Hold up, Vines of Vastwood. Because then we can Groundswell. Sucks Groundswell don't give you. We just Mutagenic Growth. I mean, the nice thing about Ichorclaw is it gets really big on its own. My only problem is too, I guess if they have Chainer's Edict, they probably play Chainer's Edict. Carrion Feeder. They do have the Carrion Feeder. Carrion Feeder Mambo combo here. Blight Mamba. Hmm. Huh. Like, all right, do we insulate against Chainer's Edict? Or do we Ichorclaw and hold up for removal spell? It's a tough decision, honestly. Uh, do that. They could have Fleshbag Marauder too. I don't know. I don't know what you play around there. I mean, we see the black, but they could just play a mountain. They're triple black in here. It is for 1, which makes you think they don't have a sack outlet right now. If they did, they would probably done it before combat. All right, we get to untap. All right. Groundswell you. Maybe we'll kill him this turn. Okay, let's go for it. Yep. Wow. Okay. Was that a turn 3 kill? Turn 4 kill? All right. Infect. Taking out the Rakdos. I've seen that deck on Goldfish. It's really interesting. Basically, the idea is you steal stuff from them, then you sack it to pump your own stuff. It's pretty cool. Not a critter in the bunch, so I think we mulligan this. I think we have to have an Infector in opening hand like this hand does. Keep it. I don't really want to bottom anything, honestly. I'd like to keep everything. Probably going to bottom the forest. Lead on Hickory Woodlot. Hopefully draw be another land at some point. Tron. Interesting. Actually, wouldn't mind drawing another land here. Glistener Elf. Change thing? Oh. So yeah, let's lead on the Glistener Elf. We'll play Hickory Woodlot next turn. And then we can have like Mutagenic Growth, Snakeskin Veil, and stuff. For a turn. Before we get Ichorclaw online. Opponent taking a long time to read the massive amount of card text on Glistener Elf. Cave of Interesting. This. It's basically prosthetic prism as a land. Interesting. Kind of cool. Don't know what flavor of Tron our opponent's playing. And we get a Blight Mamba. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, get some extra damage on board against them. Honestly, yeah, depending on what they do this turn, we might have them dead next turn. 5, 6. Oh, we'd be one shy, wouldn't we? Yeah, we'd be one shy. Outright killing them. I mean, we could just draw something that does it. You know what I mean? I gotta admit, I like this deck so far. I've always wanted to play the modern Infect back when it was popular. Didn't have the money to do it. I like to play something like it. It's pretty sweet. Helvex Torch. Nope. We get another Ichorclaw Myr. We're up to 5. We do have the Vines of Vastwood that we don't have to kick. I would love to kick it, though. It's just a matter of, like, do they have something to kill our stuff? Okay, they don't. Nice. All right, so Tronny boy. A. So they're on that one card to kill it. Turn to nature seems interesting. I don't know how much I care that much about it, though. Spider Umbra. Spider Umbra seems good, actually. Go to Snakeskin Veil. Apostle's Blessing. Maybe? 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 I definitely want the Spider Umbra and the Snakeskin Veil, though. That's for sure. Probably go down Massive Might. Go down 2 of those. I don't think I want these other 2 Apostle Blessings. I mean, there's an argument for Return to Nature just because they do play a lot of artifacts, but they kind of play, like, from my limited amount of games against Tron, play very, it's not like Affinity, you know what I mean? Return to Nature, I think we want for Affinity. All right, let's run it back. All the Khalni Gardens, all the tap lands. My problem is we lead on Hickory. We don't have a untapped land to hold up. I'm just going to keep it. We're on the draw. We draw a double Mutagenic Growth. So we potentially have a pretty quick clock. I like this Hickory Woodlot a lot. Thing I like about this Khalni Garden is if for some weird reason they have Chainer's Edict, they have Cast Down. I'm going to say if they have Chainer's Edict, they have Insulation. They were so quick on that Cast Down. It's alright. We have another Ichorclaw Myr, and we'll have Vines of Vastwood hold up. Get a Groundswell. There's a good argument for holding this Khalni Garden in hand for Groundswell. I think I'm going to. I mean, there's a good argument, too, for playing the garden this turn in case we need to Vines of Vastwood, but... Well, that's pretty good. So we could... Groundswell. Do you have anything for it? 4, 6, 8, 9. Can almost kill him. I'm gonna hold up the Vines of Vastwood. They had the Fiery Cannonade. They've had a lot of the stuff for us. I wish we could have played this Llanowar Augur. Opponent's in the tank. I am glad we didn't play that Khalni Garden, I guess, because it would have ate up crop rotation. Yep. I wonder why you'd play that over. They have all the mana now. I wonder why you'd play Remote Isle over the like 1-drop cycling cards. Oh, probably because it's colorless. That makes sense. Sure. I like this version of this Tron deck better than the one we saw last time we played. Which I don't remember. Was that last time we played Pauper, or was that a little while ago? Can't remember. We played that janky, ill-forgotten. I think that's when it was. Ill-gotten inheritance deck. Something about that deck was super charming, though. You ditch a torch. What did they find? Cast down. And we got there. Dang. Infect be infectious out here. Infect looking good. Not gonna lie, looking pretty good. I don't know if this is a very good hand. We have too many tap lands. That's my issue. We have way too many tap lands. Who's going first? They are. We're not even on the play. I mean, we have all the like safety net stuff possible. I don't know if this is a keep or not. We lead on Tranquil Thicket. I mean, we can't protect the Glistener Elf regardless of what we do. Gonna keep it though. I mean, we're learning the deck. We learn. You got to learn when to mulligan, when not to mulligan, which comes with probably keeping pretty risky hands. They mulligan to 6, which is good for us. Although it looks like they're Affinity, which is bad for us. We get a Blight Mamba, so does that change what we're doing? We can lead on Blight Mamba and Glistener later. I think we want to lead on Glistener next turn. Huh. Okay. That presents a really good blocker for what we're doing. Snakeskin Veil. Our opponent is on some kind of interesting affinity list. Yeah, everything costs one less. I like the artwork on that guy. Whenever you cast a spell with mana for a greater create. Okay. Getting in for one. Ichorclaw is probably better than Blight Mamba. That's for sure. Do what you do. I should have groundswelled. My bad. Hindsight. 40-50. Hopefully we draw a land turn on this groundswell again. Be kind of nice. Our opponent creating quite a board. This is more of an interesting affinity list. Really like this list a lot. It's really cool. Could use some trample though. There's a land. That seemed really dumb actually, now I think about it. We'd probably deserve to lose this one, honestly. That was some really dumb attacks. I don't know what I was thinking. Hmm. Now this doesn't feel like as bad of attack. 10 lands and 18 cards. Ouch. We got there. Yeah, that sucks. I like this all right here quite a bit. I think we could probably bounce the Apostle's Blessing. An argument for bringing in the third culinary. I think I'm going to and just go down one of the Tranquil Thickets. The Massive Might seems really good in this matchup. Maybe we don't want Snakeskin Veil. Maybe Snakeskin Veil. I don't know. I don't know if they have a lot of removal. Snakeskin Veil is actually probably good because it makes it bigger than their stuff. Same with Spider Umbra. Maybe I don't like Groundswell as much here. Like I said, I like Massive Might because it gives it trample. I know it's gonna sound weird, but I think I'm gonna take out the Groundswells. I have 2 cards to Augur gives it trample too, right? Yeah, but I don't think we need as many Augurs. Let's try this. I don't know if this is right. I feel like it's probably not right. Lead on Tranquil Thicket. We have Glistener Elf, Spider Umbra. Glistener Elf, Vines of Vastwood now. Or Snakeskin Veil. Either or. I shouldn't yield through in case they have something like Snuff Out on my turn. Could have been a way to get really punished there. Another Sculptor. Sure. Easy peasy. There's a Mirror Enforcer, ain't it? Huh. 2, 4. No. Epic Confrontation. Kill that. We're in bad shape. That was a ridiculous turn 3 for our opponent. Draw Forest. So we can go Forest. We could... kill that guy. We're in a tough spot. Myr Enforcer is pretty rough to get around. Oh, okay, they just attack with it. Turn to nature. Interesting. I think I should have equipped the Spider Umbra first. Do you have the removal spell? Spider Umbra next turn. Yeah, Suffocating Fumes is a weirdly, like, good card against us. Let's call it bluff. Let's bluff here. Now, if I'm right, if they cast down our Glistener Elf, Spider Umbra dies, right? I'm worried because that's what I'm like. I don't know if it's right or not. Dude. I mean, we're in tournament practice, so keep that in mind. But Infect has felt really good. I like this deck a lot. I don't know if I like this hand very much, though. We're not doing anything until turn 3. I don't really like throwing down the Ichorclaw without some kind of protection. Oh, we have tech protection from days. I'm going to keep it. We're on the play. I guess that was something I should have looked at. So, Khalni Garden. The idea is maybe if we draw another basic forest, I'll cycle this Tranquil Thicket later on. At least that was my thought process, why I led on the plant token. Preordain. Sure. Another Thicket. Play the one Thicket. Filter. Back with our 0-1. The holding up counterspell clearly. Spell stutter. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we don't get to have a thing holding up, but is what it is. You know what I mean? Spell stutter sprite might be one of the most annoying counter spells in Magic's history for me. It's just a super irritating card. So here comes Ninja. Sure. Ninja is going to be annoying. Especially because they can just play Spell Stutter again. Unless they don't hit a land here. They don't. I'm gonna cycle that in case we get a Groundswell. Vines of Vastwood. You're going to chump. No. Five. Leaving up. Snakeskin Veil. Opponent's deck, if it's just mono blue, doesn't have a ton of removal, I don't think. I haven't played mono blue Faeries in a long time. I'm gonna chump this plant token. So they're leaving up Spell Stutter Sprite, which is fine. Let's bait it. Another snap. And let's kill you. Nice. All right. I really like Epic Confrontation here against them. Apostle's Blessing and Snakeskin Veil don't sound bad either. Also a good argument for Pulse of Murasa because of counters. Hey, Cooper, thanks for the raid. What's up, Jay? Bonus deck looks familiar. Yes, it looks very familiar. Like I didn't watch somebody just play it a few... about an hour ago. How'd you end up in your league? Did you end up 5-0? It's like I've seen it somewhere before. Oh, just to give you a head, I've given up on the raid notification. I've tried everything in the book to fix it, and I can't get anything to fix it. I wish I could, though. I don't know why it won't fix, but 5-0? Awesome. Congrats, man. That's sweet. I was wondering if you would or not. You were, I believe you were 4-0 when I started streaming. So, congrats. What do I want to take out here? Maybe I don't want the Apostle Blessing. Maybe I... Do I? Because of Snap. Let's go down just one. I think I'm going to take the Groundswells out here. One Augur. Do the same thing I did last time. They had a lot of, like, interactive spells. See how that works. Yeah, congrats on the 5-0, though. Is that your... It's like your third recent 5-0, right? A lot of land. A lot of land, but not a lot of... I'm going to keep it. That's what I thought. Yeah, you've been pulling them out. Congrats. Oh, forest. Lead on Hickory. Hope they don't flip this Delver right out the gate. I've been loving this Infect deck so far, though. Super fun. You'll have to check out later, Cooper, when I upload this onto YouTube next week. This really cool blue-black Affinity list we played, where they're running like they're running some guides like when you play cards with like above 4 mana, you create like Thopters and stuff. It was pretty wicked. We got the 2-0 against them, but game 1 they got flooded pretty bad, and then game 2 we just had pretty much I wouldn't say the nuts, but we had some really good cards and really good draws. But it was a really sweet deck. Delver number 2, guaranteeing a double flip. Pretty rough. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Some people were playing it with Salamander. Yeah, I could see where with Salamander it'd be absurd. But no, it's really cool. I was like, this is a cooler Infinity list than Affinity. Alright, we keep drawing lands. Throw down Blight Mamba. Blight Mamba. We don't really have a good way to protect it. We put down Llanowar Augur and Rancor, which would be funny. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. This one seems like a weird play line. I kind of like the Llanowar Augur into Rancor, honestly. As goofy as that sounds. I think I'm going to, honestly. Throw down one of these Well, no, because we have all these forests. My reasoning is we can Epic Confrontation it. One of these guys next turn. Maybe. Be able to ponder. Yield through turn. We don't... Hit us for 6. Fairy Seer. We get to scry 2. So we are going to kill one of these insectile aberrations. These Delvers. Which will be nice. And they ponder. Another Augur. We ate one of them. Like, do we play the Blight Mamba or not? Going to. Weird. We have a weird hand. That's for sure. Don't know if that was the right play. Probably not. Not with Snap. You know, just a free spell. They get a ninja. We are pretty low on life total. That is worth knowing. Get a Vines of Vastwood. Keep back Llanowar Augur to block the ninja, maybe, potentially. Preordain. 4, 7, 8. We can do 8 to them depending on what we draw. Of course, it's all depending. Leaving ninja back. Sure. I mean, we get the Rancor back, which is cool. Or hey, is that it? 6, 5, 7, 8. We're gonna get there. Do we get there? Oh, no. I didn't do the math correctly. We're just one short. All right. One short. I'm just going to run it back. Oh, wait. We probably want Spider Umbra, don't we? Let's do that and go down a... one Spider Umbra, go down... Oh, well. Too late. It's fine. You only do half of the... Keep it. We only do half of the thinking in your head. We were one shy. I was not... I did not excel in math in school. I gotta admit, that was my weakest subject. Close. Not quite. So close, but yeah, so far. Yeah, that was 4, 5, 7. Yep. So, yeah, that was right, but I don't know. Well, comes Ninja, probably. Yep. I mean, if we get Groundswell, we could just win. If we get... Well, we took out Groundswell, didn't we? Dang it. Well, what did we learn there? Don't yield through your turn. Oh, I just did it again. I did it again. We could have saved our Blight Mamba there. Oh well. Just tournament practice. Another Fairy Seer. Well, it's not another one. Probably the same one. More than likely leaving up Spell Stutter Sprite. Irritating. Sure. I mean, if we Mutagenic Growth, we get blown out. If they do have Spell Stutter Sprite. Maybe on the play we wanted to change it a little bit. Go down a few cards. You know? I think we're probably going to end up losing this one due to a stream of punts. Just flew into the water and really anywhere. I was going to say Flint, but it's bad around us too. Thanks, DuPont. And years and years and years of mining. Yeah, we're going to get hit with a lot here. Leaving up more than likely Spell Stutter. Double Mutagenic Growth. Um, Gonna ponder. Don't yield through turn. Stop that. That out of your habit. Hmm. To get their 500th land. I think next turn we just go for it. They debated attacking. I mean, this turn, I think we just got to go for it. I mean, what's the likelihood they don't have a Spell Stutter Sprite in that hand of 7? Like 0%, right? Probably like 2%, realistically. Fairy Seer blocks pretty good. I mean, we have lethal in hand. It's just a matter of like Does it work? You know what I mean? Which the answer is probably no. Attack with everybody. Sure. Weird is this to say? I don't think I'm going to Vines here. I mean, we got to go for it. They have it or they don't, right? Yeah, they have it. Oh, Force Spike. Lame. And they snap us for game. No? And they're up to 7. Oh, that artwork on Force Spike is super wicked. I don't think we're going to get there against the mono blue. We put up a good fight, though. And I honestly think if I wasn't so punty, I could have probably got there against this deck. But am not good. I love this deck so far, though. I really like this Infect deck a lot so far. Like I said, I don't know how good it actually is, but it's fun. It's a really fun deck. Because who doesn't like just smashing with monsters and pumping them, right? And you only got to get to 10 points. Very miscreant. The snap. All right. Let's head into our last round here. Head into our last round. We are unfortunately on the draw. Much rather be on the play. I do like this deck a lot, though. Like I said, I don't know how good it actually is, but I'm having fun playing it. What matters. Infect with Invigorate was something to see. Turn 2 kills all day. Invigorate. Some cards you need to type MTG afterward. If you control forest rather than pay. Wow. Let me guess, it's banned. Oh yeah. Yeah, that actually seems awesome though. I'm gonna keep this hand. Hickory Woodlot into Blight Mamba, hold up Snakeskin Veil. Seems not too bad. Playing against Burn though. Kind of glad we have Snakeskin Veil in hand. Super banned. Yeah, that's like one of those cards that's like so good it's problematic. That's for sure. What other cards are banned in Pauper? Another Lavamancer? Sure. We'll go through the ban list after this match. I'm curious what all is banned in the format. That's a weird sound. I've never heard my dog. He just like sucked his teeth. Like Like that. I was just like, what are you doing? Goofball. Hit us for 1. Cranium Planing was the first card I think banned in Pauper. Frantic Search? No, Frantic Search. Cranial Plating makes sense. Affinity is already strong enough. Play Blight Mamba number 1. Leaving back Snakeskin Veil, Vines of Vastwood. I mean, if they have something to, you know, hit it with, they have something to hit it with. One of those things. I mean, we have 6, 7. We have a lot of damage in it. Llanowar Augur makes it even better. The next turn, I would like to go Forest Llanowar Augur. What I'd like to do. Searing Blaze, probably. No. Try to protect it. Doubtful, though. Alright, it worked. So 2, 6, 7, 8. Can't kill them. Not with Augur. Have to have Augur down. So I'll probably just go Llanowar, Augur, Rancor next turn. Leaving up both the Regenerate and Vines of Vastwood. My current idea. Potentially a turn 4 kill. Potentially. I mean, we could just be dead beforehand, you know? They could just untap and kill us, which is very possible. Okay, now we just kill them, I think, right? Let me do math. 4, 6, 8, 10. That's math, right? We can all agree. 4, 6, 8, 10. Maybe. Fire Blast. Always had it. Mutagenic Growth? Should have led on the Mutagenic Growth, I guess. No, they got us. They had the Fire Blast in hand. Of course, their last card was Fire Blast. Why wouldn't it? Let's bring these in. Go down the wells. Now, growth. Go down 2 Mutagenic Growth. Bring back in. Do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I know. Their last card in hand had to be Fire Blast, really. Ah, thought we had it. Bring in a bunch of life gain and some more protection stuff. But that'd be pretty good. Alright, there's the ban list. I would like to go first. I'd like to mulligan this. Not very good. Not a good start here. We need to draw 2 more lands. There's one. Draw 1 more. Rift Bolt coming for our face. They want to target themselves, which seems unlikely. We have fun April Fool's like day video. Just burn, but you burn yourself the whole time. Untap land. Hey! That premium kicking in strong. No gut shot. Good. I mean, they could just double spell it, which sucks, but... My dog just deflated. That's an interesting card. I guess I should have waited for them to target the Blight Mamba, so I didn't take damage to the face. Which makes sense. Another Blight Mamba? Hate not attacking here. Card's pretty decent. So I disagree. These do not look like humans to me. I guess for 3 more than likely. I would love to top deck, like Weather the Storm or something. Hell, I'd even like Pulse of Murasa. Something. We'll drop our face. Sure. I mean, if we draw an untapped land, we have a... Not. Another Snakeskin Veil. Interesting. Got him to 7. There goes that guy. Choose our face. A lava spike or a face. We could just be dead here. Lightning bolt, fire blast. Well, might as well be lightning bolt, fire blast us. They're not snapping the firebolt immediately, so maybe not. There it is. I don't know why it took so long. Well, we lost against Burn. I already marked we lost against Burn, so here I was calling the match already. Well, that was 5 games with Infect. I really like this deck a lot. This deck's a lot of fun. The mono blue fairy deck we punted. So it's my bad on that one. The Burn deck was up in the air if we punted or not. I mean, we punted some, I think, but I also think our opponent was pretty lucky to have that one card be Fire Blast. Let me look at the ban list real quick. We have Archrome's Astroblade. There's Battlefield, draw a card. Why was this banned? Just because it's a better prosthetic prism or prosthetic prism? Chatterstorm makes sense. Cloud of Faeries, Winter's Battlefield. Yeah, that seems annoying. Cloud Post makes perfect sense. Days makes sense. Empty the Warren. Expedition Map. A lot of these are making sense so far. Because it was in every single deck. Yeah, you know what? That does make sense. As long as you just had a snow permanent. Sometimes when they print cards, it's like, did you even like think about it? Or did you just press the print button? Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, and tap out 3 lands. Wow. Yeah. I didn't know about Frantic Search. Taxi and Probe, Grape Shot, Gush. Turn 2 islands, draw to the owner's hand rather than pay Gush's mana cost, draw 2 cards. Oh. Guess. Invigorate. Yeah. I wish I was around. Mystic Sanctuary. Battlefield unless you control 3 or more other islands. Huh. Soldier's Companion makes sense. Although I don't. Why Soldier's Companion over Mirror Enforcer? Is it just because it has the land cycling? Is that why? I'm just curious to why this one got banned over Mirror Enforcer. Temporal Fissure, return target permanent to its owner's hand. Yeah. That could be annoying. Dredger Cruise makes sense. High Tide. On a turn, whenever a player taps an island for mana, that player adds. Cool. Addition to... Wow. Another dumb card. Hymn of Turrock. Boo. And Sinkhole. I am curious to why, like, Sojourner's Companion was banned over Mirror Enforcer, but anyway, so yeah, that was some good time with Infect, though. I really enjoy this deck. Like I said, I have it in paper coming in the mail, so I'm really excited about that. But I really enjoyed it. It's really fun. It's a fun deck. The Hickory Woodlot was a super good land. Khalni Garden was I could see why it's in here. The Tranquil Thicket, I'm kind of like, maybe you want forests over it, but I get the cycling aspect. But yeah, pretty good. I mean, I was really surprised by how... I kind of thought the deck would feel really brittle with only playing basically 3 Infect creatures. I mean, you're playing a playset of them, but I thought the infect strategy would be kind of brittle, and it's like it's not as sturdy as like some other plans, but it was a lot more resilient than I was expecting, especially with cards like Snakeskin Veil, Vines of Vastwood, Apostle's Blessing, and Blight Mamba being regenerated. No, you can just kill people out of nowhere really quickly. Yeah, this deck's super fun. Definitely going to be playing it again sometime in the future. A lot of good times. So I'm going to send you. We're going to raid Alexander Weber. That's who we're going to send you to. They're playing. What are they playing? Pioneer. Interesting. Pioneer is a format I'm curious about. But I'm going to send you that way. Thank you, Cooper, for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Congrats again on the 5-0. That's awesome. So super congrats on the 5-0. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.